Your day as a student actually starts the day before the actual day. What do I mean about this? Well, before I get into that, I just want to share a young disclosure. So if you go into my first video, you will see that my video is taking, and honestly, that was quite deliberate. Because a lot of times when we have dreams or when we want to do something as people, we always have an excuse why we should not start. Oh my gosh, I don't have the best camera or this and that. And we actually not fulfill our dreams. And I believe in a quote that says, just start. Doesn't have to be perfect. Sometimes as a person, you need to learn to build a plane while flying. Because if you do not, you'll always find an excuse for you to not do something. I started with that. People reacted, and now I'm motivated to do this next video for you guys and many more that are coming. Well, on to the business of the day. In the last video, I did promise you guys something, that I will teach you something that will help you be motivated and for you to actually do what you plan to do on a particular day. And it is a fundamentally important lesson. Why? How many of us have actually struggled when you wake up in the day? You know you have a lot of work to do. You know you need to study, but you don't know where to start. And you start thinking, get right? And you actually end up spending an hour or two trying to decide, and now you're lazy. Now the decision has moved from get it has moved to must I sleep, must I wake up? Or sometimes you wake up and the first thing you do is you start with your phone and you check WhatsApp messages and Instagram. You know you slept at 3 and it's 6 o'clock. Who texted you between that time? No one actually, right? And those things contribute to us starting our day slower and you become lazy. I know I'm what such person. If I don't start my day properly, it's quite actually difficult to actually start. So what do I do and what do I mean by your day actually starts the day before? I use a particular short technique, and the trick is here. I always have sticky notes where I write top 3 things that I need to ensure I achieve tomorrow. So before I sleep, I do this. Top 3 things that I need to ensure I achieve tomorrow, right? And also have a longer list where I break down those top 3 goals of the things that I need to do. And then after I achieve something, I tick it off. As you can see, if it's quite visible, you can see I tick it off. What that does is, once you've achieved something and you tick it off, your brain, you have this vigor and energy to actually continue, right? Because you have direction. And that's how, as psychologically as human beings, we're built. And every time you achieve something, what I even go to an extent of doing is sometimes even like clap hands for myself, or even like praise myself what I've managed to achieve. And how many times you forget to do that and you wait for affirmation from other people? You should do it for yourself. Now, when you affirm yourself and you clap hands for yourself every time of it will achieve a particular task, what your brain does, it releases a particular hormone called dopamine, which is a feel-good hormone or a reward hormone. So every single time you achieve something, your brain goes, you go girl, or you go my boy, right? And it builds a confidence and able to achieve or tackle the next particular challenge. And this is a fundamentally important lesson to learn, because it will help you to start your day properly and you become effective in your day. Because when everything is in your head, nothing makes sense, it gets messed up, and you don't know what to start. You know you have a lot of work to do, but you don't know where to start. So, for example, you know you have a lot of coursework to do. Write down the different topics or the different tutorials you need to do on a piece of paper. I need to do A, B, and C. When you wake up in the morning, here's a young morning routine. Don't start with your phone. You can check your phone, right? And I'll teach something about sleep in my future videos as well. Don't start by checking those WhatsApps. What I personally do is when I wake up in the morning, I start my day running. I go out of bed, toothpaste, toothbrush, and I start brushing my teeth. And then as I do that, I play music in the background and then do my bed, right? And then after I shower, right, and do a couple of push-ups and then shower, and then maybe after do 10 more, something like that. And that helps me to stay awake, because I have a list of all to-do list already. I come in and start with the first thing, and before you know it, you have 2-3 activities within your planner or your goals of the day. But if you start with the opposite, you start by contemplating and trying to decide what you need to do, it's actually detrimental. And that's why psychologists always advise Jorge, you must write things down, like remove things from your head, put them on paper somewhere, so that it helps you to be organized and focused. Because when things are in your head, that's why I get stressed a lot, because everything is coming in your head and it's not making sense. So if you adopt this particular technique tonight, before you sleep, write down the things you need to do. Whether you are behind with some coursework, write down the things you need to do. Tomorrow you start like that, and it will help you become more efficient. Do subscribe. I'm excited to do more. Share, comment, like, right? And do ask questions as well. Any questions you have about how should I sleep, because the aim of this channel, big part of it is I want to teach you the different tools around how being effective. So I won't deal with particular coursework. I'll just be general like that. But if you have any questions, I'll answer you as my audience. And let's build a community of networks in this presidential quarters. You are powerful. You are capable. You are smart enough. You just need to put in the work. Knowledge is power, but tools